Hello, this is Chuck Ridgway, Automation Technology Manager at Horner. Thanks for joining us for another Tuesday live stream, and not just another Tuesday live stream. Today is our second annual Halloween special, and we're going to be doing a little bit of pumpkin chucking today, and I have some very special guests. Let me go ahead and introduce to you the three men, yeah, they're men, who will be actually competing today in a pumpkin chucking competition. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's start to my right. Tim Brandt of Tech Support. How are we doing today, Tim?
Doing just fine, thank you very much.
Now, one question I'm going to ask each of you is, what kind of experience do you have in chucking pumpkins? Tim?
Not so much the chucking, dodging. As growing up as kids, my older brother would chuck the pumpkins at me, and I would have to avoid getting smashed with them.
Excellent, excellent. I do remember my younger brother hurling pumpkin guts at me. I never got the full pumpkin though. Okay, Casey Gardner, our product manager. How are you today?
I'm good. How's it going, Chuck?
It's going great. How about your pumpkin chucking experience?
Pretty extensive. Been chucking pumpkins since I was like 3 years old. Really, it's part of my product development process. Is we just put ideas on a wall and we chuck a pumpkin at it, and whichever it hits, we go with.
Excellent. That's a unique approach to kind of product decisions, but I can see where it has a lot of merit. Okay, next we have our application engineer extraordinaire, Mr. Nate Beachy. Nate, how are we doing today?
Good, Chuck. Thank you.
Again, you heard the question. What's your pumpkin chucking experience?
Well, unfortunately, the statute of limitations has not run out on that yet, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, pleading the fifth isn't a good video type, it's not exciting video either. Okay, so these are our competitors. These guys are warriors. I'm sure they're just really anxious to get started. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, so you've met the competition, the competitors. Now you need to meet the judge. Mr. Phil Horner, how are you today?
Well, I'm doing great. How about a beautiful day out here to test our flying skills?
Absolutely.
Flying pumpkin skills.
Absolutely. Now, you may have missed it, but I asked all the competitors if they had any pumpkin chucking experience. What would you say is kind of your level of experience there?
Pies in the face.
I could see that would help you in this to be the judge. All right, very good. All right, so we've met the competitors, we've met the judge. Let's get going.
All right,
Wow.
Tim wins.
Tim wins, yep.
I get to go last.
All right, I'm going first.
I don't know how that strategy worked, but hey.
Okay, so each of our competitors has had a test fling. There will be 3 attempts at 2 different distances. We're going to start at the shortest distance, which is only 10 feet. So this is definitely sharpshooter range here. Casey Gardner will be going first.
Nope.
Oh, so close. Okay, so Judge, hold on a second. Judge, how would you rate that? Would you give that one a 0?
I would give it less than a 0. It didn't even hit the white.
Yeah, that's true. So, all right, we're going to have to go with 0, though. We don't have anything smaller than that. All right, Nate, you're up. Impressive, impressive.
We have a 5.5. We have a 5.5 pointer.
Okay, officially, that's 5.5. Outstanding.
Oh,
All right.
The guinea pig.
I'm going to...
Technical.
Support.
Oh!
Impressive.
That's a 9.
9 for Tim. Nice.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Okay, so we have 9 in the first round. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Casey lead off round number 2.
This is so good.
NP.
Nice.
Man, still, that is a -5.
Again, we don't have scores less than 0, but it was, I will say though, it had very impressive splatter.
It certainly did. I don't see the cement block missing yet, so it couldn't have had very much force.
We'll have to check the speed camera on that later. It may have, that may have almost broken the speed of sound. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know.
Is that a fly?
Okay, this is the end of the second round. Our leader, I believe, is Tim at this stage.
Definitely.
So yeah, so this is, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A bunch of zeros.
I think I really need some pumpkin shooters here because these are not doing well. Can't clear the ground.
Okay, all right. So that's
Yeah.
that's 2 rounds. Not overly impressive 2 rounds. Let's do this. One more round. Let's pick some smaller pumpkins, gentlemen. So currently our score after 2 rounds is Tim with a 9 and Nate with 5.5. Okay, so this is the last round from this distance. Casey, go ahead and lead us off. Whoa!
Hit a 5. So that's 5 minus 1. That gives you a 4.
All right. We're in the black.
All right, now we're at 5 officially. That's a 5, so that's good. All right, so Casey's in the game now, so he's right there, tied for second place.
We're rolling.
Before Nate's third try this round.
That's what I was trying to prevent. Yeah. Well, he just handicapped himself. That was pretty good.
That was a 9.
That was a 9.
Even from the extended distance. Yeah.
That was a 9. That's
Moving back.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
We're so Nate now effectively is in the lead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 14.5 for Nate. We're at 5 for Casey, and then Tim, who was the leader after round 2, is sitting at 9. Correct?
Oh, there's another negative point.
Well, I will say that
It looked impressive before the launch. Yeah.
the effort was outstanding.
Exactly.
Yes, it was.
He poured himself into that try. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. We have a new leader. Nate is our leader after round 1. In second place is Tim, and dragging up the rear is Casey. But that's okay. Things can change in the next round. All right, so let's move the apparatus, and we'll get ready for the next round. Okay, so now we're starting this round 2. And we're going to go in order of the finish of round, in reverse order of the finish after for the first round. So here we go. Casey Gardner.
Oh, another 5.
I see marks though. I think Judge, let's go to the replay. Come
Thought it
here.
was high.
I think we have to give the young man a 7.
But you got to take a look at where the center is. See, the center is in a solid 5 group.
You're the judge. We got to give him a 5.
Whoa, man.
Now I'm going to have to check the velocity on that guy. We may have set a new velocity record. Unfortunately, this is an accuracy competition. So did he at least get to a 1, or did he miss everything?
I think you missed everything.
Oh no, it was on the white.
Let me inspect this. I do not think so.
Was it on the white? I don't
It
know.
was. It was the other, a couple of rings.
Okay, I think we're going to give him 1 point. So 1 point for Tim. All right, Nate, who's in the lead.
He's got short legs, so we're using this to our advantage.
Oh, that's a 3 going on 4. So we'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, 3.5 it is for Nate.
I'm catching up.
Impressive. Okay, so we're going to have to take a look at the totals here. Okay, so Casey,
Yeah.
since you've had to go first in every round, do you want to go second in this round since now you've screamed into a tie?
All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Sure.
All right, Tim, go for it.
It's looking good.
I got to give that a 3.
Okay, again, incredibly impressive splatter. I think Tim's technique of
On
flinging that sucker
on
about
point.
80 miles an hour is impressive, although maybe not highly accurate. Okay, Casey, time for your second in round round 2.
Whatever round this is. Let's go with the Nate approach.
He's going to take advantage of his height advantage.
Oh, that's a 1.
That just barely made a 1.
Yeah, I think I concur on that, Judge. We're going with 1. Okay, so Nate, who has a commanding lead at this stage, is going to try and increase it even further. But remember, in this round, we have the final bonus pumpkin, which could swing the score completely upside down. All right, let's see. Let's see, Nate. That's right. I'm sure internally he's calculating the aerodynamic impact of that stem.
Nice.
Oh, that's a full 6.
Nice.
He's just
Standing
dominating
lead.
the competition. It's just impressive. Okay, third round. Sorry, Casey, you're up again.
Oh, another 6.
That was excellent. Very nicely done.
A little bit off right, but it was a 6.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I think that may have put some pressure on Tim as they battle. It looks like they're in a battle for the silver medal.
That's where we are right now with totals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, according to the official scorekeeper, Tim is now down 4 to Casey with 1 pumpkin left prior to the bonus.
Oh, that's a good 5.
Wow, he responded to the pressure, and he now has a 1-point lead over Casey going into the bonus pumpkin. All right, meanwhile, effectively, all Nate has to do is just not break his leg, and he's going to win this competition. But we shall see.
We're still voting for the ladder.
That's right. That scooting technique is just too hard to beat.
Catching up.
That's
We're catching
a
up.
sub-0.
You know, I said all he has to do is pretty much break a leg, but, he pretty much sprained his ankle at least on that fling. So, all right. So now we're down to the final fling, and this is the bonus one. All right. So you can use any pumpkin or gourd that's left, and it will be worth double points. Double points. And so I believe Casey is still down 1 point to Tim, but he can double his points with this fling right here.
That's what I was thinking about just letting you. Ow. No.
I think times 2 of a 0 is still 0.
Yes, unfortunately. So basically what
moved
that
it back,
means
yeah.
is we have pretty much clinched the bronze medal for Casey.
Nice. I'm on the
So-
podium.
He's on the podium.
I'm not sure I would even call it bronze. I think I might just call it 10 copper.
There you go. All right, so we'll go with that. All right, so we need, before this last fling, we do need to double check the score because Nate pretty much failed on his last one. Where are we at here? If we look at it, there's only a 6-point difference between Tim and Nate. That means that let's do this. To add a little extra drama, we're gonna make Nate go next. Nate, just to add drama, we're going to let Nate go, and that way Tim will know exactly what he needs in order to win.
Oh, that is a full 2.
A full 2. Okay. That means it's a 4. That means there is a 10-point lead for Nate going into the final pumpkin. So that means in order to tie for victory, Tim needs a 5 on the target. That will give him a double at 10 points. Oh, so close, but yet so far. Nate raises his hands in triumph. Okay, it's been a great competition, but I think it's time for the podium ceremony.
No.
Coming in at third place with 17 points, I believe, Mr. Casey Gardner. Come on up, Casey.
Woo! Made the podium!
He made the podium. Outstanding. And actually, it's a good thing that you didn't win first or second, or your head would be above the shot. So it's pretty good that you finished third. What do you think about your third place finish?
Horrible, dishonorable to my family. Really not looking forward to tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, there's going to be some repercussions at the Gardner household for sure. Okay, in second place, a mere 1 point ahead of Casey, Tim Brandt. Tim, congratulations. Come on out. Accept your award. Okay. So, Tim, you were in the competition all the way to the end. You had an opportunity there at the end, and let's face it, you choked.
Well, choke's a pretty strong word, Chuck. And hats off to Nate. He played a good game. But I think we would be remiss to not examine the officiating in this competition. I think there's something to see there.
I see.
You a loser.
So once again, Tim takes the high road. Okay, next we have the 3-time champion of our one-time competition.
Woo!
Mr. Nate
You're supposed
Beachy.
to hit up there, Nate.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
So Nate, how do you explain your uncanny success at Chuckin' Pumpkins?
Well, I guess I don't know. Just throwing things makes sense.
It does make sense. Throwing things makes sense. Now that is words to live by, people. So if you ever have a temper issue, don't listen to Nate. Okay, well that's it for today. Actually, let's bring the judge out, and please don't hurl any pumpkins at him. I know there was a lot of grumbling about about some of the rulings.
Did I see Nate just slip him a 20?
No, that happened before the competition, not
okay.
after the
Just making
competition.
sure my eyes weren't.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you. As poor as his judgment may have been, we couldn't have done it without him. Okay. All right. I think that's it from the Horner Training Center. We'll try and have it cleaned up by next week when we actually have students coming here, and we'll try and get you cleaned up next week as well.
Or we'll just make them do it.
Or we'll just make the students do it. That's an excellent idea. Okay, so from the Horner Training Center, that's it. Happy Halloween.
Nope. So you gotta
I
pull
think that is 0.
And people, this is our product manager. Can't even get it off the ground.
You missed the part where I told him this is our product development process. I told him we write ideas on the wall and chuck
Okay,
pumpkins.
all right. Next, Mr. Nate.
All right.
With these velocities, I'm almost tempted to go up there and catch the pumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That may be all the motivation they need,
We want
frankly.
motivation. Cool. This is going well.
Coordination that's required for pumpkin slinging.
You know, that replay assist never works in the NFL. Why should it work in pumpkin chucking?
This is the defending champion, right?
He's in second right now.
Oh, wait, did you win last year?
Oh.
You fell off the roof last year.
That's true.
Now the
No,
outermost ring, I
that-
guess, still is a
That
0.
splatter is on the wall. I don't see well, maybe there's a drip. So
Oh yeah, because drips count when you did mine.
what? Casey, I'm giving you an opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know if my insurance is that high.
Oh, hold on a second, Tim. Is that the Billy Baloo of pumpkins? Remember Caddyshack? Billy, 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 Billy. Billy, 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 Billy. Oh, come on, Billy. And Ted Knight did actually make the putt. Remember that, so.